Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker, and they'll be facing the boss. This is the light heavy. First up, Kingmaker from the United States of America. Against them, the boss. Not too many seats to be had in this arena. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. They exchange punches. Good punch. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Catch and shoot. The right hook misses. Good counter punch. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Flat for the fight. If you're going to dance right there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that. I'm happy. You were smart. You were
boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Straight right just misses. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
But I would have found had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stumbling around in potholes. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Beautiful counter punch. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter lands. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Why weren't they more cautious? And the boss has been dropped. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me.
And Kingmaker has been knocked down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How about that time counter shot? It's bombs away. Incredible work rate. What a punch. Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A lot of effort being exerted here. Straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break it.
Back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the... Did you see that? Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Well, wait a minute! And now going for the finish. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can't connect with that right hook. A big whiff with the right hook. It's all offense all the time. Nobody home with that hook. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. On to the fifth we go. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.